Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. A former New York Giants and Dallas Cowboys defensive end is coming after current Dallas quarterback Dak Prescott in his latest on-air ranking. Most Cowboy fans don't need an introduction to Chris Canty, current espn analyst and former Cowboys pass rusher. Canty spent 11 seasons in the NFL, the first 4 of which were in Dallas. He then joined the Giants for 4 seasons, earning a ring as part of the roster that won Super Bowl XLVI. Now, Canty utilizes his football knowledge on espn, and his latest work comes after Prescott on July 15th. The former NFL defender released a list of the top 5 most overrated players in the league, and Prescott takes the number 1 spot. Number 1, he has Cowboys QB Dak Prescott. Number 2, he has Carolina Panthers running back Christian McCaffrey. Number 3, he has New York Giants running back Saquon Barkley. Number 4, he has Los Angeles Chargers linebacker Khalil Mack. Wow. And he has number 5, defensive back Derwin James of the Los Angeles Chargers. Part of the reason why the list is interesting is the prominence of Prescott and Barkley, players for Canty's former teams. Obviously, this list was made to engineer debate amongst NFL fans, and there's no shortage of Cowboys supporters making their voice heard. As one might expect, fans of the Cowboys, Panthers, Giants, and Chargers were the most prominent voices in response. Many of the fans have pointed out that most, if not every name on the list, has dealt with injuries in recent seasons. A lot of these down on injuries. Cool list, bro. At Steven C 1089 replied. Cowboys fan at JVIS92 echoed that sentiment, both calling out the additions of McCaffrey and Barkley and referencing Prescott's regular season performance in 2021 after his recovery. Let me get this straight. 2 running backs who can't stay healthy. Okay, cool. A guy who broke his ankle in 2 and came back and went 37-11 with 4,200 yards. Overrated. Got it. Slow day in July, the fan wrote. At G_Hall72 tweeted at Canty directly to ask about his relationship with Jerry Jones and if that influences the way he talks about Dallas. At Chris Canty 99, what did Jerry Jones do to you? The fan starts. Because sick, you truly have an axe to grind when it comes to your former team and the players on it. As far as your list, how is McCaffrey and Mack on this list? Is it because of their injuries? Because sick, their production is not overrated when they play. While Canty may be making his case about why Prescott is overrated, an espn survey of NFL staff and players and coaches is making a different case. Prescott is a top 10 QB in the league. Prescott cracked the list at the number 10 spot, which was good enough to be the number 4 NFC quarterback. No quarterbacks from the NFC East made the cut. The list was Aaron Rodgers, Mahomes, Allen, Brady, Burrow, Stafford, Herbert, Wilson, Watson, and Prescott. So, Chris Canty made the list. Do I think the list is out of bounds for overrated? Khalil Mack, to me, that was surprising. But Christian McCaffrey, I agree with. Christian McCaffrey is very overrated. To me, because he's white, he gets a pass, so he's able to, get that treatment. And plus, his dad was Ed. Ed was a beast. Now, Ed, that guy wasn't overrated. That guy was solid. Saquon Barkley, I don't know. Saquon has been hurt a lot. So I can't really blame Saquon Barkley for some of the things he did or done. When he's healthy, he's okay. In college, I really wasn't a fan of Saquon Barkley. I thought he was kind of overrated. So I agree with those 2 guys, Saquon and McCaffrey. Now, Dak Prescott, I mean, as much as I love Dak, I agree. Dak has been kind of lukewarm when it comes to postseason play. He hasn't lived up to what he's done in the regular season. But also, let's not be stupid. If they didn't have Dak, they would not be successful. I mean, that's just facts. But to me, when they run the ball, see, Dak to me is a manager. And that's all you need is a game manager. Because if you could have a strong running game, all Dallas has to do is play like the 90s. Get a strong running game, get 3-4 running backs. And, I think they'll be a better team. And have Dak run a lot of waggles, play action, do things like that. To me, they're not utilizing how to use Dak. But to me, is he a top 10 quarterback? Yes. Lamar Jackson is a top 5 quarterback. Matt Stafford to me is not a top 10 quarterback. I'm sorry, he's okay. I still think Kyler Murray's better than him. Kyler Murray has to take more of the load than Matt Stafford has to. Matt Stafford had a running game, plus he had Cooper Kupp. Kyler Murray down the stretch didn't have a DeAndre Hopkins, a AJ Green that's basically done. And, it kind of shows. So, to me, for him to do what he did down the stretch to win a couple games, was decent. Matt Stafford had a better team. And he didn't have to rely on anything. That defense and that offensive in the running game and Kupp really took pressure off him. OBJ turned his whole career around last year. It's a travesty he should have got a job. He should get a job right now. He deserves it. That's just facts. Now, Khalil Mack, I'm not sure about that Khalil Mack. Now, Khalil Mack, it hasn't been his fault why the Bears haven't been successful. The reason the Bears weren't successful was because they didn't have a damn quarterback. Their quarterback sucked. So, the quarterback was trash and all of that. So, I don't agree with that. Now, Derwin James, I don't think Derwin is overrated. I understand. I understand and everything what he's saying, but I just don't see him as being overrated. Now, I agree with the first three. I don't believe Dak is overrated. I just think Dak needs a running game to be successful. And that's nothing wrong with that. Most of the quarterbacks do. It's only like a few quarterbacks who can play without a running game. That's how it's always been in the league. I agree with McCaffrey and Barkley. Derwin James, I'm kind of on the fence. Some days cool, some days no. Khalil and Dak, I don't believe are overrated. I just believe they're rated the way they should be. Dak to me on the quarterback list, my quarterback list, how I have it. I have my quarterback list is Tom Brady would be 1, then Patrick Mahomes, then Josh Allen, then I would go Joe Burrow, then I would go Lamar Jackson at number 5. At number 6, I would put Russell Wilson. Number 7, I would put Dak Prescott. Number 7, I would put Dak. At number 7, number 8, I would put Derek Carr. Number 9, I would put Kyler Murray, and number 10, I would put Matt Stafford. That's my top 10 quarterback list. Aaron Rodgers would be in there. Sorry. Let me do it again. Tom Brady 1, Pat Mahomes 2, Josh Allen 3, Joe Burrow 4, Lamar Jackson 5. Yeah, Lamar Jackson 5. 6. I would go with number 6. I would go with Russell. Number 6, I'll go with Russell Wilson. Number 7, I would go with Aaron Rodgers. Number 8, I would go with Dak. Number 9, I would go with Derek Carr. And number 10, I would go with Kyler Murray. That's just me. So that would be my list. Let me know in the comment section, do you agree with Chris Canty or not? He makes some points. I just don't think they're overrated. I think Saquon Barkley and what's his face? Saquon and McCaffrey are overrated. I agree. So thank you for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you guys love what you hear, you can go to my description box. You can hit the Cash App link. That'll take you there where you could donate whatever your heart's desire. My Cash App link is in the description box. And if you guys want to also super chat, you can super chat when we go live or premiere. And if you don't do those, you can also leave a super thanks. You know, that's after the video is done playing. It's basically a super chat after the video. So, thank you guys for listening, man. We are out. Deezy.